Okay, so I'll keep this short. I'll put this first, and then whatever just happened with my son talking. Now, he got out there early this morning. He did not go to work, and I guess Marina's been out there all day with him too. It got very cold. It's been cold. It's been frosty. It's still frosty, and now it's going on 4:30 in the evening. So he's put in more than a 8-hour shift today. He even loaded up his truck with stumps, right, to control weeds. As they rot, you bust them up to build up the ground, whatever, because he said that goes to the city compost dump for that type of thing. It's different than beams and all that crap. So he did that, and for whatever strange reason, my landlord phoned, offering lunch, asking me if I wanted some. I don't know what to say. Anyway, she and her husband, Mr. Gill, came by and gave him lunch. And then I took a nap, because I'm feeling pretty crappy. And I just spoke to my son briefly as he's loading up even more stuff. He took the fort from the back that Jude and Andre flipped over the fence so that they could build themselves a fort. Which took a long time for the boys to do that.
Yeah, because it's very painful, because you know why? One fell on me.
They had to dig it out of the junk pile. And anyway, he brought that and threw that in there. So the playhouse, as is, could be put back together. So I'm going to put that at $300 used, because it was massive. Because he threw all the pieces in there. All the pieces are in there, so, you know, it can be put back together. And he's on the side now, just grabbing, doing whatever he wants. He says he's keeping something, but whatever. I'm not working in the yard anymore. He's plotting and scheming now how to find affordable housing, quote, for me, when stage 2 comes with the eviction, because he feels like this is stage 1, and it's just a matter of time before, I guess, the people who feed him out in the fields are going to get rid of him when they're done using him, I suppose. I don't know what he's thinking. So, my dream said he was going to lock me up someplace by myself, basically. Yep. And then ignore me with his back turned to me as he's building another room to lock up, what, Amari? Andre? There's only 2 other people to lock up. Because basically Marina doesn't want anything to do with me. Never has. That's why it was easy to throw my stuff out, people. And I know she doesn't want to look after Amari. I know that because I just know it. Actions speak louder than words. And the only reason they would take Andre would be because they can put him to work and boss him around when they're not calling him down, because he's not doing it fast enough or to their liking. The point is, my dream told me he's going to lock me up, put me someplace, and convince himself that he's keeping me safe as he ignores me and proceeds to get rid of the rest of my grandkids, or at least for the ones he doesn't want to look after. Because he's got his back turned to us. In case Mrs. Gill comes back with an eviction notice for something else. Yeah. But sooner or later, this house is going to be torn down anyway. So we're going to get kicked out anyway. So what difference does it make? Right? We're getting kicked out. Mm-hmm. And he knows it. Whether it's them, the Gills, or they sell the house and the new owner buys it just for the investment, but wants to make $4,800 a month with all the amenities that I did. Until they tear it down. Doesn't matter. So I told him, you'll hear me say it, I'm done. I'm not spending another fucking cent in that yard. I'm not buying no more tools. I'm gonna give him all my tools next week that are upstairs that have been taking up my living space from the moment I moved into this stupid house. I had to buy tools. I got nice tools, people. I got man tools. Some of these tools are like brand new. I don't care about their rotten, stupid fence. Nothing. I don't care about anything. I can't plant tomato plants. They took away my tomato plants. Oh, he showed me these wire things that you can put tomato plants in. Yeah, well, the poles that you threw out, you need, because they get real big, some of these plants, tomato plants. Or what if you want to grow beans? Oh, they were, snapping in. Well, for what they were worth, could have got a few more years out of it, but I'm not buying to plant anything. Mm-mm. I'm not doing anything anymore in this yard. I don't care. They'll come back in the summertime and they'll say it's too green because of the morning glory growing all over the place, unless they weed it. But they'll get Andre to weed it. Pull morning glory. 25 bags in a growing season. Well, that's better than 50 bags in a growing season. Because if they don't pull it, it's just going to turn to sludge and algae and create even more morning glory. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not going into no old fucking folks' home. They'd have to drag me in there and dope me up and lock me up like a dirty secret like they did to Uncle John, and then give me a death date like they did with freaking Auntie Joan and Uncle John. And they'd have to keep me drugged just to keep me in there because I'd be such a troublemaker you don't even know. Nope. Yeah. But isn't that what these people that destroy lives do? They use the family as slaves. And when you're done with the slave, what do? You either lynch them, like Ciera was lynched, like ShaMay was lynched, right? Or you send them off to someplace else where the loved ones never see them again, like Uncle John. And I suppose my time is coming now. And my landlady wants to offer me lunch. Yeah, okay. I don't think so, people. Okay. City of Surrey. I don't know what day it is. I think it's day 12. Because it's the 24th of January of 2025. And they came on they dated their letter on the 12th. Right? So, we're into 12 days, right? And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're on the verge of, like, frosty, well, snow here, people. It's beyond frost now. Okay. Like it's freezing outside. I think my son, look at the bins. If I can see. Let's see if I can get into them. My son, I think he took the day off to work outside for them. Yeah. If this isn't cruel, look at my grass. It's completely white. Everything's white. You can see my breath. Like this is a fucking sickness, man, with these people. Honest to God. Well, why didn't they come in the summertime? Why didn't they help me with the fence? Clearly it was falling down, right? Okay, I'm just saying. Look at the wheelbarrow. It's all frosty. It's ready to snow. Andre was right. Oh yeah. Look how full that thing is. And they're making, where am I? And they're making me pay for it. My toys, my tomato sticks, my tools, whatever, my materials, whatever. Okay, so apparently Marina is outside working now. With Marcane. And seriously, people, like this bullshit, coldest day of the year, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Everything's frosted over, frozen solid. And they're out there moving around, packing up the freaking bin even more because of what's going on with the Mrs. Gill and the city. Throw it out in 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, okay. Sure. It's bullcrap, man. Wiping out everything. They're wiping out everything. Fucking everything. Mrs. Gill came by, offered lunch to him, got him working out here in the freezing cold. So what are you doing now? You're wiping out everything. Right?
It's either us or the city. The city will come here and do it anyways. And at least I am keeping some of it. The city will.
Are you keeping some of it for yourself?
The city will take it all.
Are you
are you okay, Maria?
You're keeping some of it for yourself. I'm giving you all my tools.
I am. The
Okay.
thing is that what you got to realize is that in the thing it says if you do not comply by X date, we're going to come in and do it for you.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're complying with because I don't know. They're not being specific about anything. They haven't even come here and shown you. Technically, they're supposed to show you.
That's why I went through the bylaw. I looked at all the bylaw.
Sure. You're making it easy for yourself. I just want you to have what I left.
Because I shouldn't be doing this. I don't want to do this.
If I
waste
could,
my time.
If I could move, I'd move.
I know you would.
So I'm giving you all my tools that are upstairs next week.
Okay.
You do what you want with it.
Thank you, Mom.
You keep what you need.
But just realize
Just keep what you need. Don't waste not a fucking 1 red cent in this yard.
I'm not wasting any of it. But,
Good.
But we got. But.
Okay.
If I don't do this.
Whatever you think.
If I don't do this, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I can't be Mrs. Gill's, you know what, anymore.
But if I don't do this, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I don't know. It depends how far they want to take the scope.
They'd come in here and scorched earth, take everything out, cut everything to the ground.
No, you don't even know what area they were photocopying and what area they were talking about.
In the bylaw, in the bylaw,
It's just because I've dealt with the city for so long.
The thing is, it says unsightliness. They'd go,
okay.
And they work for the rich, Mom. So they would do everything. They'd turn it into a square.
Well, they're just next. This is stage 1. We know it could be stage 2. I don't need the tools anymore. I'm not doing shit for these people anymore.
It's the city, Mom.
No, it's not. I've been here. I've been in the yard 12 years, Marcane.
Right, but you haven't been in the yard for a while.
No, because I went blind, and this is the reward I get for.
Mom.
No, I don't want to talk
about you. It's about the community.
Whatever.
It's about the community.
Whatever. On the side of the house there.
And
just
you know what?
Keep
You're
what
right
you need.
about the ants.
Oh yeah.
As I was going through the bylaw, you know what's in the bylaw? Insects and infestations.
Yeah, well that's
so
Mrs. Gill's.
So now that I've read the bylaw, I'll do what you said.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the city coming after
We'll
us,
try the-
because
we'll try
I
the-
didn't think the city would care, but they do.
But that's Mrs. Gill's job. It's always been Mrs. Gill's job, okay? And now she's got you doing it for her, and I'm paying for it.
Would you
Please.
rather the city come and do it?
Again, they're supposed to show you what you're supposed to do. Sook had me out here for 10 fucking months in the winter, in the rain, 7
It's not
days a
about
week,
you. I don't-
10, 12 hours a day.
That has nothing to do with what's happening now.
Whatever, that's okay. Like I
It
said,
is whatever, right?
you
Whatever.
do what you do because I'm giving you my tools. I'm not doing
I'd rather
anything.
not do it, but if I don't do it, the city will.
Well, yes, but you're just assuming that they're going to come in and do what you're doing.
Why wouldn't they? No, they wouldn't. They
You're
do,
just
they
making-
would do more. They would do more,
Okay, whatever, Markane.
right? If they're the big bad, why wouldn't they do more than me? The thing is that if they do more, they can charge more for it. So more of the city.
Yeah, but
workers-
you don't even know what they...
Let me finish. Let me finish. If they would come in, right? Everyone would want a full days. They'd milk it, right? Because they'd milk the job. This is not hard work. This is just time-consuming work. And the rich people that are complaining, they'd want it looking perfect. They
Right.
wouldn't want any.
Get rid of every
pots,
planter pot.
Everything.
You
Mom.
threw out my sticks to even be able to plant a tomato. Mrs. Gill's gonna ask me
Did
why.
I?
Why?
Did I?
Yeah,
Look,
you did.
Look at this.
No,
I'll show you.
they're in there.
You understand?
I seen them.
No.
I fucking seen them.
Check it out.
Why is she offering me
Look what I catch.
fucking dinner?
Mom.
Who cares about fucking lunch?
Mom, check it out. Check it out.
What is that?
What do you think? What is this for?
That's not a stick.
This is for tomatoes, though.
But that's not a stick. You need a stick.
No, this is purpose-built for tomatoes.
Yes, but it.
Right.
But
So
you,
I'm keeping the good stuff. I'm keeping the good stuff. Don't
Okay.
don't trust
I
me.
seen them.
Of course, but they're rotten. They're split. They're.
Well, I'm
rotten on
not.
both
It
ends.
doesn't matter. I'm not buying no more. I'm not spending a fucking
I'm not
red cent in
telling you
this
to.
fucking yard.
Thank God, because I don't want to clean up more.
It's. You know what? It's a godless yard. It is a godless yard.
It's a
It's
figure
godless.
of speech, Mom.
No,
it's a figure of speech. What I'm
Fucking
saying.
right.
Okay. So.
Okay,
Do you want me to stop, or do
No,
you
I
want
don't.
the city to come in?
Do what you want. I'm giving you my
It's not about
tools.
what I want, because I don't want to be doing this. If I was,
I understand
if
that.
I was going to be doing
Finish doing what you're doing. Let me say
Thank
it that
you.
way.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna
Because
give
I
you
don't
my
wanna do this.
tools.
This is what- thank you.
I don't
for the
need 'em
tools.
upstairs no more.
I'll check them all out.
Yeah,
I'll take what I think is useful.
they're all useful.
Then I'll take them all.
They're good tools.
Good. But I gotta keep moving.
Yeah, I know
there's
that.
Only an hour left of sunlight.
I understand
I've been
that,
going
and I'm
since
sorry
8.
that you're a field. You know what? To these people.
I don't feel nothing. I'm just trying to keep you in the house, Mom.
Yep. No problem. I know that.
I'm just trying to keep. I'm already looking for other low-income options for you to move to.
Oh, now you're kicking me out.
I'm
Okay.
looking, Mom.
Oh,
Mom,
Jesus
you
Christ.
said phase 1. What if they decide to kick you out in phase 2? We need to have a plan for you. I'm not gonna let you.
Sure.
Okay, so
Goodbye.
that's all I'm saying is I'm
Goodbye.
okay. Goodbye.